How government land sales influence property prices. So recently I had a discussion with a client about her property. She owns a 3-bedroom freehold in the CCR region, and from 2020 to 2025 her unit went up by about 24%. So she asked me this question: should I continue holding, or is there a better move? Now at first glance CCR doesn't look weak, but when we look deeper, something interesting came up. Because between 2020 to 2024, CCR growth was only about 6%. And the reason isn't something most owners think about. Because during that period, there were fewer government land sales in the CCR area, which means fewer new projects, less aggressive bidding, and more importantly, no strong new price benchmarks. And without new price benchmarks, resale prices tends to move much more slowly. Now here's where things starts to shift. Because from 2025 onwards, we begin to see new launches like River Green, Sky at Holland, River Modern, and Newport Residences. Now these are popular projects at great locations, and naturally they came with higher price points. And this is where the effect becomes clear. Because when government releases land for sale, developers compete for the site. And when bidding becomes aggressive, land cost goes up, which leads to higher launch prices. And these new launch prices become reference points for the market. And over time, they start pulling surrounding resale prices upwards. So the question is not just how has my property performed, but also what is driving future price movement in this area. Because without enough land supply and new benchmarks, price growth may remain stable but less aggressive. And for CCR, land is limited. So future performance depends a lot on how active government land sales are. And this was what I shared with my client. Not to tell her what to do, but to help her see that property performance is not just about the property itself, but it's also about policy, supply, and how new price benchmarks are created. And once you understand this, you can make decisions from a much clearer position. Once again, Gainer here, and I hope this benefits you. See you in the next video.